Entering fall camp, head coach Brian Harsin said his #1 priority was to stabilize the offensive and defensive lines. If Harsin thinks it's important, so do I. Therefore, my Boise State position previews begin in the trenches. First up, the D-line.
When you think of the Boise State defense, a lot of people think of the D-line.
The Bronco football program has a history of churning out NFL-caliber defensive linemen, including 2 last season, Ricky Chongachu and DeMarcus Lawrence.
I don't know that we have a DeMarcus yet. This time next year, if somebody has drafted him in the 2nd round, then, well, we did have a DeMarcus.
The spotlight will shine brightest this season on senior Bo Martin, who's taking over at Lawrence's end position.
He does have some big shoes to fill. You know, there's been a lot of great players here.
DeMarcus is DeMarcus, and you can't really compare him. Just like Shea left and someone else stepped in, and Bo's going to do a good job.
I have my own body type and my own gifts, and so I want to try to utilize those. But there's things I can learn from DeMarcus.
He's a weight room guy. He's a nutrition guy. He eats right. He takes care of his body. He sleeps. He does all the things that you need to do to prepare yourself to play.
You know, I got a lot of respect for Bo, and Bo knows what I want, and he's working his butt off to get better every day.
Junior college transfer Rondell McNair will provide depth behind Martin.
He doesn't talk a lot, which I think an older guy like me appreciates.
He's a very athletic man and very flexible, can run, can do a lot of things. You know, he's one of those guys I think can help us outside and inside at some point.
Opposite Bo, 2 true sophomores are impressing at stud, Gabe Perez and Kamale Correa.
Those 3 right there are our best 3 players at those 2 positions.
D-line coach Steve Caldwell intends to rotate Correa and Perez over to end as well. Meanwhile, the middle of the line will be clogged up by senior tackles Tyler Horn and Armand Nance. Horn, who used to play outside, gained 15 pounds this summer to better suit the 3 technique.
At first it was a little different, but now that this is my 2nd year playing it, and kind of just embrace the role.
Nance put on weight during the spring, but has since lost it, and Caldwell says that'll help Armand be more consistent.
When he gets a little tired, you know, carrying that much weight, he's got to still be able to step up in there and play with the kind of intensity we want him to.
Depth in the interior will come from JUCO transfer Antoine Turner, redshirt sophomore Sam McCaskill, and the currently banged up Justin Tamatuia. Caldwell's also high on England's Elliott Hoyt, who improved immensely this offseason.
He's built like what a 3 technique should look like. You know, now we got to get him in there playing like that.
From what I've seen this summer, they're developing as far as physically to be able to go out there and do what you need them to do. Now it's a matter of going out there and doing it.
We got to be physical and we got to be dominant to have a good defense, and that's kind of just bottom line.
As kickoff against Ole Miss approaches, keep it right here on today's 6 and Fox 9 for more position previews. This week we'll take a closer look at the offensive line and the guys protected by it, the quarterbacks.